Did you ever look around, stop, and then think, how did I get here? Well, that's where we are today. I mean, it's not a negative thing. I'm just looking at my life choices and thinking this is really pretty awesome, actually. It's been a second since I featured Miss Kitty on the channel, so I figured it was time for her to get a little bit of the spotlight too. If you're new here, I'm Amber. I'm a middle school music teacher who spends her summertime and every other waking moment of free time that I have on her husband's family's horse farm. My husband and I have 5 horses between the two of us, and of course he has the boarding stable with his family, so I help take care of the horses. But today, this is all about Miss Kitty. Before we get into any of this, let me tell you that I am not a trainer. I am never going to claim to be a horse trainer. Well, maybe one day, not anytime soon. So the things that I'm doing are things that I've learned or picked up along the way. Don't judge me too hard. I mean, you're probably going to sit there and do it anyways, but I mean, shh, it'll be all right. So I have a love for horses, but I didn't own or grow up in a horse family. I did not get my first horse until I was 34. I'm now 43, and this is my first yearling. My father-in-law had a mare that I absolutely loved, and I found a stud that I fell in love with, one shiny metallic, whose barn name is Ace, and you put them together and you get Miss Kitty, officially known as Badger's Metallic Ace. Miss Kitty's going to be 18 months and a few short weeks, and people have been asking me what I've been doing with her. Well, the truth is, not a whole lot. But honestly, that's by design at this point. I've taken a lot of consideration and reconsiderations into how I wanted to raise a young horse. I believe by industry standards, I should probably be doing everything that I would be doing right before I had her completely under saddle by now, but I decided just to take a slow approach and not burn us out before she ever gets started. She does understand pressure. She understands pressure in the halter. She understands pressure from behind her. We're still working on being able to move the shoulder over by pressure or move the hip only over by pressure. And this is some of the things that I'm working on here. I did just show a little bit of a lunge, but not much. I don't want to blow her knees up. I know that there's a lot of people that believe that that won't really affect them at this age. And I know I was also worried about OCD, but I've also read that a lot of that happens when they're even younger than this, and it happens when they're playing in the field as foals. As a first-time foal/yearling owner, I was extremely nervous. I did not want to, quote-unquote, ruin this horse in any way. So I tried to be super selective about whatever approach I wanted to do with her. At this point, she'll load the trailer, she'll stand hard-tied, she'll stand for the farrier. She can back up, she can move off of pressure off the halter, she can move of pressure from behind her, she'll stand to be fly sprayed, and pretty much anything else that I want to do with her. But I will tell you too, I can't take credit for all the training. I actually owe credit to the rest of her herd. I mean, some of it is in her personality, but it takes a whole lot to rattle this filly, and I think it's because of the horses that she's in with. Her herd consists of 3 of my other horses, well, 2 of my mares and 1 of Grant's, and 1 of the Borders geldings as well. But that herd is all over 20 years old. They are all been there, done that trail horses that are safe as can be and really don't worry about much of anything. So whether the neighbors are using their firearms or fireworks are going off over the hill, it really doesn't faze those horses at all, and I really attribute that to why she's so calm about a lot of stuff. I mean, think about it. The same thing happens with humans. You are a combination of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. You tend to share thoughts and ideas and sense of humor with them. And I tend to think even drive, like your urge to do something, comes from those people as well. So I would definitely recommend that if you are getting a young horse, I would put them in with your old head, and that makes them as calm as can be, I promise you. I would say the number one takeaway, though, from everything that I've learned so far is take your time. I understand that a horse can be under saddle by 2. That does not mean that it has to be. Miss Kitty and I plan to compete, but are we going to travel from state to state and try to win big circuits and everything else? Well, unless I hit the lottery, probably not, because I have to go to work. I have to teach, and that means that only 2.5 months out of the year I'd be free to travel, and well, that's just probably not going to happen because I have other horses to take care of. And it's okay. We're not going for any giant trophies or wads of cash competing. So we're going to be on our own timeline. We're learning at our own pace, and I'm doing everything slowly and deliberately so that it keeps both of us calm. And that's the biggest thing I would say. Everything you need to do needs to be slow, but also deliberate. Your baby shouldn't have to guess what's coming next. Well, that's about all I have for today. Thanks for hanging out with us. And if you enjoyed the comment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything else. After all, Miss Kitty still has a lot of learning and growing to do, and you're going to want to hang around for that. So I'll see you soon. Bye.